Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a whole library video tour. This is a request, so I'm gonna try to keep it as short as possible, but anyway, so the book collection it's alphabetical by author. So we start with Anya Alborn up here, and then a couple of random things before we get to Clive Barker, and the rest of this shelf is Clive. So if there's anything here you guys want to look at individually as far as a book goes, I've done videos of some of the rarest pieces that are posted up on Facebook on the writers' pages that I run. So if you want to look at any of these Clive books, you go to the Clive page, and you'll see some of these individually done. This shelf is still Clive, and then we get into Blatty. So there's my William Blatty collection, and I have a very small Gary Braunbeck collection. I was starting in on him. Then a couple of random things down here, leading into Ed Gorman, which is this shelf. Ed Gorman, awesome writer. Nothing he's done is particularly valuable as far as books go. So I don't have an Ed Gorman collecting page, but he's a fantastic writer. The way the books are organized throughout the library is novels, and then novels chronologically, and then short fiction in the original appearance chronologically. Okay, and then we come to Thomas Harris over here, followed by Shirley Jackson. So these are some of the rarest Shirley Jackson items I have on display there. Below that, we have all of her short fiction. Not all, I'm missing a couple of things. Followed by novels, followed by short fiction. And that's the end of the short fiction. Moving along to Joe Hill. Joe Hill is here, getting a bit of a glare there. So short fiction first, followed by, this is all short fiction on the shelf. And then novels start over here. And that's Joe Hill. And then we round a bend and we get to Stephen King. Stephen King books here. Oh, King, there's kind of a lot of stuff on the shelves there. And then rounding the corner. And then King continues around here. So here's the rest of Stephen King novels, and there's a lot. And that finishes up on this shelf. It's the end of the novel section for King. And then we get to short stories. So here is short stories with a few exceptions that I keep elsewhere. We'll get to that at the end. And there is the rest of the short stories, Stephen King. Moving right along to Dean Koontz, some of the rarest stuff displayed. This is all of the short fiction. He didn't write that much short fiction compared to King, so it's one small shelf there. And then novels start here. Of course, these are chronological by date of publication. So this is the beginning of the novel section. Continues over here. And then we round a corner and get to even more Dean Koontz. So that's the rest of Dean Koontz novels. And then I have a very small Joe Lansdale collection. I like Joe Lansdale, but haven't read everything he's written, so I'm collecting slowly. That's my Joe Lansdale shelf. And here's some stuff that I have for sale. And over here is my to-be-read shelves. Those are things I haven't read yet. This is some more stuff for sale. And then here we get to the oversized Stephen King. So these are some books that don't fit on regular shelves. And then this is like my little super rare Stephen King shelf that has some really rare, like super rare short stories and My Pretty Ponies back there too, which doesn't fit on a normal shelf. So you can take a peek at that. Then we round the corner and we get to very small Edward Lee collection, which I'm working on. And now Robert McCammon's coming. Little tiny random stuff here. And then Robert McCammon begins here. So this is short fiction, followed by novels. And the rest of McCammon on these two shelves. And then we get to some random stuff in Rex Miller. If you haven't read Rex Miller, he's awesome. Didn't write a ton of stuff, so his novels are there, followed by short fiction. And then I do collect Andrew Neiderman, just the stuff he's written under his own name, so that's that. And then Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child, who are awesome. That's the rest of their stuff. And there you have that. And then we get to a little bit of Rossack. This is my Frankenstein. And then Dan Simmons. So here's Dan Simmons' short fiction, followed by novels, which continues around the bend. The rest of Dan Simmons' novels are here. And then we get to Peter Straub on this shelf. There's my first edition Dracula. Peter Straub, short stories followed by novels. That's the end of that. And then some other kind of random things. So Trevanian, who's great. And then we get to finally F. Paul Wilson. F. Paul Wilson novels start here. And continue on this shelf. Sorry, the lighting's not too bright over here. And finish up here, and then we finally get to F. Paul Wilson short stories, which are at the bottom several shelves there. And that is it. That is the book collection. So there you have it. Thanks for checking it out. And if you have any questions, just ask Mark, and he'll get them to me. So there's my library with all the books. Thanks for watching.